I'm training every single day to dunk a basketball, but today I somehow woke up and I had a little bit of knee pain. So what I'm gonna do is actually show you guys everything I do to help fix my knee pain, so you guys don't have to worry about that either. And before we go on, I'm not a doctor, so if you really have pain or a deep issue, go talk to your doctor. I'm just a hooper who's been learning things along the way, and I just want to show you guys. But this actually happens to work for me, and the reason I had knee pain was due to like a little overuse stuff and my tendons just not being ready for all the impact of playing basketball, jumping, and all that. So these are all the stuff I did to help me. Now, the first thing you gotta do is you gotta make sure to warm up. And honestly, nowadays, the big problem is a lot of people don't have too much movement in their lifestyle. And because of that, their joints and tendons get weaker than what they're supposed to. So the first thing I did was actually do some backwards walking to start off my workout. Along the way, I'm also trying to figure out why I had a little bit of knee pain today. I understand that sometimes it does happen, but I just kind of want to know why. My guess right now is that yesterday I actually had an off day and I wasn't doing too much movement or too much activity. Even though I did play basketball, I still have to be more active throughout the day, and hopefully that'll help me. So going forward, I have to implement that to make sure I don't have knee pain again. But right now, let's get back to this workout. And next thing I did was actually do some light plyos. Every time I'm in the weight room, I always start out my workout with some plyos. Today, the reason I did this was just to get a feel and see where my knees were at and which knee was bothering me, and it actually was my left knee, just a little bit. It wasn't too much pain, but throughout this time you could see that it actually got a little better. And I'm not gonna lie, even I was surprised when I got a little better just off the backwards walking and plyos. So what I did next was actually try to do some deep squatting. I started off with body weight just to see how my knee's feeling, because in my workout I was supposed to do that anyways. And what happened next was actually kind of crazy, because I actually ended up doing the squat without any pain, and all my knee pain kind of just went away. So I was kind of confused, but I was like, okay, let's keep going, let's test this out. So the very next thing I did was grab a little bit of weight and do some squats again to see what I was feeling. And I grabbed a 30-pound kettlebell, and I noticed that these squats felt easy too. So I was like, okay, maybe I can squeeze a little workout in. And then I went to my actual working weight and used 75 pounds. And surprisingly, I was able to do that as well. Obviously this was tough because that was my working weight, but my knee pain was actually gone. And so today, the two things I did that actually helped fix my knee pain were backwards walking and did some light plyos. And then I was actually able to do squats and have my workout. Now, the reason I think this works for me is because of two factors. So the first key I have is movement, and you just need to be moving throughout the day. And if you're sitting down, like every 30 minutes, just get up and try to do some light movement, even on off days and the days you work out, because you only work out 1 hour in the gym, right? Or around one or 2 hours. But if the rest of the day you're kind of just sitting down, and shit doesn't add up. Over time, that sitting is going to catch up to you. So what I think you need to do is every 30 minutes, just get up and just start moving and do some stuff like that. And the second thing that I think is really important is actually strengthen the muscles around your knee and also your tendons. So what I do for that is actually just do some squats and isometrics. What's funny is that in the beginning when I started, these squats actually sucked. But nowadays, the more I do them, the better I feel. It's kind of ironic. Even if I'm using more weight, I still feel a lot better after I finish the set. But when I first started, I didn't have the mobility to squat all the way down, so I had to slowly work my way up with the ATG split squats and do other stuff like that. And after a while, I was able to build up to the level of strength and keep progressing. And another part of this key is isometrics. Now, in my workouts, I've incorporated these like every single day. And today I did them at the end of my workout just to make sure my knee was good. First, I did a single leg calf isometrics, like you see here, and I used 30 pounds. Then we moved on to a lunge iso, and I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna feel this shit, especially if you elevate that heel. And I'm holding 30-pound kettlebells on both sides. And along with that, I'm doing this for 1 minute for all of these. And just to add some icing on the cake, I also went on the leg extension machine and did some isometrics there as well. So to summarize, the two things you need to fix your knee pain is movement, and on top of that, you need to strengthen the tendons and muscles. So I told you guys how to do all that, and because of this, I was actually able to feel a lot better. I even finished my whole workout, even though I didn't plan to when I went into the gym. And after that, I even had a jump session so I can continue to push and continue to get better, so I can improve my vertical and we could get one step closer to dunking. And you guys get to see more of my journey in episode 43.